Welcome to this morning's DECCD info sharing session. We've got a small group today, so this may be very short and sweet, meeting today. But we wanted to go ahead and give some updates, and then of course answer any questions that might come up. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Chad Allgood. I am the director of the Division of Early Childhood Care and Development here at MDHS. Also from DECCD today, I have Laura Dixon, who is our policy advisor and one of the deputy directors of the division. I also have Angela Crockett, who is the director of our child care subsidy program and also a deputy director of the division. I'm just going to share some updates with everyone, and then give if there's any questions. Yeah, another person from my division, I'm sorry, is Lydia Bethay, who is our director of program design and integrity, and she's also joining us today. Sorry about that, Lydia. Last but never least. So like I said, I'll give some updates, and then if there's any questions, we'll answer those questions. And then if we're over soon, then we'll call it a day. So just a couple of quick updates. This is nothing new. We're continuing to pay the enrollment-based reimbursement through December. That's the plan for now. And that those enrollment-based reimbursements will continue to be issued at that higher enhanced rate, which is approximately 25% above our standard rate. We're also going to continue that through December, and then we're going to continue to cover the parent co-payments also through December. Those are the same things that we've been doing for the past several months, just to let everybody know those will continue. Also, this is the last month for booster shot applications. Anyone that has not submitted an application can do so for the booster shots. That's still going. And then something that's new, we sent out notification to CCPP providers this morning. And then I'm also going to send this over to licensure to send out to all child care providers. We are hosting a series of virtual town hall meetings in November, and we have 6 sessions that we're offering. 3 of them are during the day, and then 3 of them are in evenings. And the notification that was sent out just gave a little bit more information about the purpose of the town hall meetings. What we're looking at our training, our technical assistance, our quality support pieces. And as we're moving forward with making plans for those, we don't want to do so without getting strong input from child care providers. We want to make sure that we understand what your needs are. And, we want to hear about, what we've currently got going on, what's working well, what needs to be fixed, and then some ideas for things that we can do in the future to strengthen those programs and, offer a better support system for you all. So there are 6 sessions. You only have to attend one of them. If you want to attend more than one, you're welcome, but everyone that attends, we will give them an opportunity to give a verbal response. In the interest of time, we're going to limit it to 3 minutes at first. But if it turns out that we have time left at the end of the session, if people would like additional time to respond, they may do so. And then we're also going to be sharing a link where any kind of written feedback can be provided. That's for providers that may not want to speak, during the session. Some people are extremely camera shy, which I totally understand that. And then some people may have some more detailed feedback that they want to give that would be better provided in written format. And then, of course, those that want to verbally respond and provide written feedback, we welcome that also. Like I said, the first 2 sessions will be on November 9th. That's next Monday. The first session will be from 11 a.m. to noon. And then the second session will be that evening from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. The next date for the meetings will be Thursday, the 12th, which is from 11. The first session will be 11 to noon. And then the second session on the 12th will be 6 to 7 p.m. And then the following Wednesday on November 18th, we'll have another meeting from 11 a.m. to noon, and then one that evening from 6 to 7. If it looks like we're still needing to get, if it's still looking like some providers are not able to attend those meetings, we may offer some additional dates if necessary. I'll reserve that right. The link for each of the meetings was included in the email that went out today. But you can also find the links to the meetings at ccac.ms.gov/info sessions. And that link was also included in the notice that we emailed out. So we're really excited about these town hall meetings. I'm really excited to get some feedback, from providers about what we can do to, do a better job with our training or technical assistance, and of course our quality support piece as well. As I mentioned on during the last info session, we're not interested in putting any. Right now we have the standard designation. We're going to keep the standard designation in place for the quality support for now, but the intent is to make some changes to that. And we're not interested in putting any kind of system in place that's going to put an undue burden on child care providers. And that's why, we really want to make sure that we're getting your feedback, and we want to have these town hall meetings so you can talk to us about what you think, what you think constitutes quality in early childhood, and what you feel, what you feel is a good way for us to look at our current early childhood system and then how to make it better. Y'all are the experts on that. No one knows your programs better than you do. So I want to definitely make sure I'm giving you all an avenue to speak directly to me, directly to our office. That's all I have in the way of updates, unless Angela or Laura or Lydia have anything to add. If not, we can move on to questions. Yeah, so Laura, I don't think anybody has any updates. Do we have any questions that have popped up?
Yep. There's a question to speak to the parent redetermination process. Angela, do you want to cover that? Not sure if sure. I know she's on here, but she may be working on something else. I know that the parent redetermination process is not it's being waived. However, as I think Angela mentioned this last time, we are reaching out to parents to with their regular redetermination anniversary to go ahead and collect the information if they have it. If they don't collect the information, there's no penalty. They are not losing. They're not losing their services. And then once we launch redetermination again, then parents will have a reset of that standard time frame in order to get the required information in. Right now, we don't have a date where we're looking at starting parent redetermination. We have been very interested in trying to sort of play it by ear to sort of get a handle on when we thought folks had a chance to get back out into the workforce from being at home with COVID, and hopefully get some stability going if they had lost their employment, give them a chance to sort of get back into the groove of regular employment before we relaunched it. And so right now we don't have a new relaunch date for that. So parents are receiving their regular notice requesting it. However, there is no penalty for not submitting the information. Angela's been unmuted now. She said she couldn't unmute herself earlier, but Angela, do you want to add anything to that?
Well, you said it perfectly, Laura. That parents are not being penalized for not completing the process. However, we do want them to, if they do have the information, if they can supply and meet the requirements to, to go ahead and complete the process. And then for those who do not, they won't be penalized, but we ask them just to send in what they do have so that at least we know that they did respond and we can move forward, but they won't be penalized for it. So.
And then the second piece of that question is about a waiting list. We do not have a waiting list. We're currently serving applicants.
Yes, Carol, they are receiving that information. It actually sends them an email letting them know that they have a temporary certificate and what those steps will be once we start redetermination back up, that they'll be notified on completing the process, the appropriate way without having to worry about being put off the program while we're still going through the COVID pandemic. So yeah, they are receiving that. So basically if they send in their application, but they're missing documents, we process what they have, update their profile, and then they'll get that email that tells them that information. You're welcome.
We have any other questions that have popped up?
I'm sorry, Chad. No, there's nothing else in the chat. Okay.
Well, I'll give just a couple more minutes to see if anybody pops in to ask any questions. I will just say that, I know there's a lot of change going on right now, which, to be honest, that's nothing new to us in early childhood. We're used to, a lot of change. We're used to, policy, new folks coming on board, and I will say this, early childhood is very resilient, just like the children that, we care for. We tend to bounce back pretty well. I will say that amid COVID, the response to COVID, I've been very, very impressed with how child care providers have been stepping up to the plate, to continue to serve families. I hear from providers that are at their centers at 4:35 in the morning. I don't even know my name at that point in the day. So I have to say that, that kind of dedication, I have so much admiration, for those that are doing that. And I will say that I know amid these other changes that are moving forward, so we are committed to making sure that the support services are continuing. And, we're going to ensure that all child care providers continue to have access to training, technical assistance, the supports that they need, to keep going. And again, I just, want to say thank you to child care providers for continuing to, keep the fires burning and keep things going. Have we had any other questions that have come up, Laura?
No, we have not.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, this was very short and sweet, like me. And so we're just going to call it a day. I appreciate y'all joining the call today. Again, we look forward to the meetings, the town hall meetings that are going to be happening next week. And for a change, I'm not going to do the talking. I'm going to do so I'm looking forward to that. I hope everyone has a really great rest of your Wednesday, a great rest of your week, and we will see everybody at the town hall meetings. Take care. Stay safe.